Welcome back to my channel. It's Sunday, March 16th, 2025, and I'm here to bring you your daily soccer news roundup straight from the pitch as of 6:26 p.m. PDT. Today's a massive day in the soccer world. Big results, transfer buzz, and international updates are lighting up the headlines. We're diving into a 1,500-word journey split into two halves. The first covering today's action and standout performances, the second zooming into the broader soccer landscape from transfers to global stories. Let's kick off with the first half. First half. Today's action and standout moments. 750 words. The Premier League stole the spotlight today with a slate of thrilling matches that shook the table. At the top, Nottingham Forest solidified their top four credentials with a 4-2 dismantling of Ipswich Town at Portman Road yesterday. Chris Wood was the man of the hour, bagging a brace. His first, a towering header in the 18th minute. The second, a clinical finish just past the hour mark. Morgan Gibbs-White ran the show in midfield, threading passes that sliced Ipswich apart, while Callum Hudson-Odoi sealed it with a late screamer. Forest's unbeaten run now stretches to 6, and they're third, just 4 points off leaders Arsenal. Posts on X are buzzing. One fan raved, "Forest are the real deal, Wood's a beast." Manager Nuno Espirito Santo called it a statement win, but warned his squad to stay grounded with Arsenal looming next week. Elsewhere, Manchester City stumbled in a 2-2 draw against Brighton at the Amex. Erling Haaland put City ahead early, nodding in a Kevin De Bruyne cross, but Brighton fought back. Kaoru Mitoma leveled it before halftime with a curling effort, and Danny Welbeck stunned the Etihad faithful with a 78th-minute volley. De Bruyne salvaged a point with a late free kick, but Pep Guardiola's side slipped to fourth, 5 points adrift. Guardiola fumed post-match, saying, "We're not sharp enough. Too many mistakes." Brighton's resilience under Fabian Hürzeler has them 8th, and their fans chanted long after the whistle. On X, one supporter posted, "Brighton just punked City. Welbeck's still got it." Across town, Everton and West Ham played out a gritty 0-0 in the so-called Moyes Derby. Dominic Calvert-Lewin rattled the bar for Everton, but David Moyes' hammers stood firm, extending Everton's unbeaten streak to 9. Sean Dyche praised his side's dogged spirit, while Moyes tipped his cap to both defenses. It wasn't pretty, but it kept Everton in the top half, a far cry from last season's relegation scrap. In La Liga, Barcelona prepped for tomorrow's blockbuster against Atletico Madrid with a training session that had fans buzzing. Hansi Flick's squad looked sharp, with Rafinha and Lamine Yamal linking up in drills. Atletico's Koke trained solo yesterday, desperate to face Barca after their Champions League exit to Real Madrid on March 12th. The stakes are sky-high. Barca lead the table, but Atletico, 5 points back, could shake things up. Mundo Deportivo teased, "Coke versus Barca, captain's revenge?" Tomorrow's clash could define the title race, and I'll have the full breakdown in Monday's update. Over in Germany, Bayer Leverkusen pulled off a jaw-dropping 4-3 win at Stuttgart last night. Down 3-2 with minutes ticking away, Victor Boniface leveled it in the 88th, and Florian Wirtz, linked with Bayern and City, rifled in a 92nd-minute winner. The Bay Arena erupted, and X lit up. One fan posted, "Wirtz is unreal. Leverkusen's got that clutch gene." Xabi Alonso's side sits second, 3 points off Bayern, who face Celtic next in the Champions League. Speaking of Bayern, they're licking their wounds after a 2-1 loss to Arsenal in midweek, but Harry Kane's still making waves. His work rate against Leverkusen last month keeps him in the headlines, and transfer whispers hint at a Bayern stay despite Real Madrid's interest. In Italy, Inter Milan's Hakan Çalhanoğlu and Marcus Thuram are gearing up for a Scudetto-defining clash with Napoli tomorrow. Inter's 4-2 Champions League win over Feyenoord on March 11th has them flying high. Across the pond, Inter Miami kicked off their CONCACAF Champions Cup campaign tonight against Cavalier FC in Jamaica. Lionel Messi, back from a rest, started, and early reports suggest he's already causing havoc. Check X for live updates as I record this. Javier Mascherano called it pivotal for Miami's 2025 ambitions, and a win could set up an LAFC quarterfinal. MLS fans are hyped. Could this be Messi's next trophy haul? What a whirlwind of action, right? From Forest's forest fire at Ipswich to City's stumble and Miami's Messi magic, today's soccer scene is electric. But the story doesn't stop with the final whistles. Let's shift gears into the second half, where we'll explore the bigger picture. Transfer rumors heating up, international call-ups, and the global pulse of the game. Buckle up. We're going deeper. Second half, transfers, international buzz, and global stories. 750 words. The transfer rumor mill is spinning into overdrive as the summer window looms. Manchester United are making waves, with Atalanta's Ederson topping their midfield wish list. The 25-year-old Brazilian's tenacity could shore up their engine room, but ESPN reports Casemiro or Antony might need to exit to dodge profitability and sustainability rules, PSR penalties. Across Manchester, City's slip has Pep eyeing reinforcements. Bayer Leverkusen's Florian Wirtz is the dream, though Bild says he's leaning toward a new deal with the Bundesliga champs. One ex-post mused, Wirtz to City? Pep's plotting something big. Arsenal, meanwhile, are juggling targets. Bayern's Leroy Sané and Newcastle's Bruno Guimaraes are on their radar, per BBC Sport, but PSR constraints mean selling before buying. Mikel Arteta's squad face Brentford tomorrow, and a win could widen their lead. Jesus' fitness is key. Chelsea, not to be outdone, nabbed Sporting CP's 17-year-old wingback Giovanni Quenda from under United's nose, a coup for their youth pipeline. They're also sniffing around United's Kobbie Mainoo, with talks reportedly underway. Sky Sports hinted, Chelsea's building a dynasty, Mainoo's the next piece. Real Madrid's Neymar chase is the juiciest saga. Posts on X suggest a summer move from PSG could reunite him with Vinicius Jr., while Lille's Lucas Chevalier remains their goalkeeping target. Barcelona rejected a United bid for Frenkie de Jong, but might counter with a Guimaraes swoop. Hansi Flick's dreaming of a midfield overhaul. Atletico, post-Real heartbreak, are linked with Sporting's Victor Gyökeres, though his Premier League whispers persist. Internationally, Brazil's squad for World Cup qualifiers against Colombia and Argentina got a shakeup. Neymar's injury, he tweaked his hamstring at Al Hilal, paved the way for Real Madrid's Endrick, per Reuters. The 18-year-old's training clips today showed blistering pace. Could he be Brazil's next big thing? Dorival Jr.'s gamble has fans buzzing. One ex-post said, Endrick over Neymar? Bold move. The Seleção face Colombia on March 21st, and I'll keep you posted. In Saudi Arabia, Cristiano Ronaldo's ageless magic keeps Al Nassr flying. His latest screamer, a 25-yard pile driver yesterday, has them neck and neck with Al Hilal. Whispers of a Paul Pogba reunion are trending on X. One fan quipped, CR7 and Pogba? Saudi's about to get spicy. Across Europe, the Europa League and Conference League roll on. Manchester United advanced Thursday. Details are fuzzy, but they're through. Chelsea drew Legia Warsaw in the Conference League quarters, while Athletic Bilbao's Nico Williams dazzled in a 3-1 Europa win over Roma yesterday. Women's soccer grabbed headlines too. Manchester City's £10 million WSL training facility groundbreaking is a game-changer. City's women face Arsenal tomorrow, and a win could ignite their title push. Stateside, the NWSL season kicked off today. NPR previewed Gotham FC as favorites, with Trinity Rodman tipped to shine. Back in England, Thomas Tuchel's first England squad for World Cup qualifiers dropped Marcus Rashford and Jordan Henderson, sparking debate. Sky Sports called it a bold reset. The global game's pulse beats strong. From Endrick's rise to Ronaldo's rockets, Neymar's saga to Messi's Miami mission, soccer's a tapestry of stories. Tomorrow's slate, Barca versus Atletico, Inter versus Napoli, Arsenal versus Brentford, promises more thrills. Stay tuned. I'll break it all down in Monday's roundup. That's your 1,500-word soccer news blast for March 16th, 2025. From today's electric action to the simmering transfer pot and global stakes, it's a wild time to be a fan. What's your highlight? Forest's surge, Messi's return, or Endrick's call-up? Drop it in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more daily soccer goodness. See you tomorrow.